Welcome into Gatesfield here on the campus of Kearns High School for the 5A Baseball State Tournament quarterfinal action coming your way tonight as the Skyridge Falcons, the number 1 seed out of Region 8, prepare to take on the number 1 seed out of Region 7, the Cottonwood Colts. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Dane Stewart here, joined by Dusty Litster. Dusty, we have a whale of a ball game coming up tonight from Gatesfield.
Absolutely. You're looking at two teams who, well, you look at the 4 teams that were remaining, right? We talked about it last game again with Jordan and Timpanogos, teams that have been challenged inside and outside the state. Well, you look at these two programs, they were certainly challenged inside and outside the state. Skyridge went down to the Boris Classic, which is a big honor for them. Cottonwood, this is kind of returning to what Coach Hoover had, not that 10 years ago. They're just turning out great prospects, and this is going to be an outstanding game. Two teams, high-powered offenses, but 2 power pitchers going tonight too.
Hodge on the mound for Cottonwood, and for Skyridge tonight, the starting pitcher will be Carter Smith. And talking before the game with Skyridge, their staff said, hey, this guy's got 2 really good pitches, and they expect him to be strong tonight as the first offering from Smith is in there for a strike. Leading off tonight for Cottonwood will be Cade Perkins, and he hits a little screamer towards shortstop, able to beat it with the throw. Nice play made there by Brody College.
Nice start for Carter Smith.
Jason Luke at the plate for the Colts as he takes the first pitch, ball 1. That one high again, and it is a walk. Second batter of the inning. They'll trot down to first base as Ross Dunn will step up to the plate for Cottonwood. 1-2 the count on Dunn as he lifts one into center. Going back, and that one not caught. Trying to make a jumping catch. They'll hold the runners at second and third, but it's a big hit for Ross Dunn with 1 out.
There are guys from Jordan and Timpanogos who are asking how in the world did that ball carry?
2 men in scoring position here with 1 out. Dalton Hodge has had a fantastic year for the Colts up at the plate. His first pitch outside, 1-0. Yeah, one of the better batters for Cottonwood at the plate right now. You don't want to go down 2-3 runs in the first inning as he swings through, and Smith got him.
Love it. You got a pitch to mess with. You throw the breaking ball or no, you elevate the fastball. He can't get to it.
That'll bring up Daniel Gonzalez, the third baseman here for Cottonwood, and a chance for Smith to get out of the inning. Swung through, strike 1.
Don't want to mess around too much with the runner at third base. Don't want to bounce a breaking ball here.
Daniel Gonzalez inside, they got him looking. Carter Smith got in trouble. Didn't matter. Fantastic strikeouts to end the inning, and we head to the bottom of the second. You're watching the 5A State Tournament presented by Intermountain Tosh on DeseretNews.com. Bottom of the first inning. Smith did a great job to get out of the top of the first without giving up any runs, and now it will be Skyridge's turn at the plate. Cade Perkins will lead things off for the Falcons. Jackson Kohler. Helps when you look at the right lineup there, Dusty. As he fouls this one back.
But with these tall pitchers, sometimes it takes a minute, but it becomes an advantage later on if they get their mechanics down.
This one popped up high by Kohler. And boy, difficult grab that time again. Dusty mentioned the wind in the top of the first as Jason Luke had to make a bit of an extra run. Brody College up to the plate. College has had a good year, including a walk-off against Timpanogos, and he sends one here into right on the first pitch. Impressive to come out swinging, Dusty, especially when you mentioned Hodge was a little high in the zone on his first at-bat in College. Not going to wait around for a pitch. You get one you like and just put the head of the bat on it. So the plate here is up, and College going to take off and take second.
Well, right now, Hodge is obviously wild. And the biggest thing is you got to be patient. Don't bail him out swinging at bad pitches.
2-1 up him. Able to hit that one to second, and the nice throw over to Dunn for the out. It will advance College to third here with 2 outs. Designated hitter Clayton Driggs up at the plate for Skyridge as that Pitch is outside for a ball.
Clayton Driggs has dealt with some injuries over his time, but he handles a good stick.
Another one that's sent to second. Perkins with the play to first, and Cottonwood's out of the inning. An early base runner, but a nice response from Hodge. We head to the top of the second. No score here in the boys 5A quarterfinal. Welcome back here, top of the second. Porter Hodge, the pitcher, will lead off the inning for Cottonwood. This one hopped foul off of Hodge's bat.
When he can handle a stick, and I'm certain that Porter Hodge is one of those.
Hodge, this one barely gets out of the circle, and a nice throw from Smith to first to get him out, 1 out. This pitch outside from Smith for a ball, 1-0. The count on Hunter Cornea, the shortstop. 2-2 pitch to first. That one handled. Nice job. Good defense at first base for Shepard. We mentioned we thought we'd have a good pitcher's duel, Dusty, and we just threw, one full inning, but it shaped up that way here in the early going.
An inning and 2/3 here for Smith, and the last 2/3 have been a lot sharper.
1 pitch. This one to left. And what a catch. Great catch made in left field. That by Nathan Upham. And that'll end the side for Cottonwood. No scores. We head to the bottom of the second. Excited to bring you quarterfinal action between Cottonwood and Skyridge. No scores. We head to the bottom of the second. And for Skyridge to lead things off here, it is Jackson Peck as he fouls away the first pitch. Called strike 3. They got Peck looking.
Yeah, I thought either a breaking piece on the inside part of the plate or an elevated fastball. And that breaking ball frozen.
That'll bring up Jay Shepard, the first baseman, to the plate for Skyridge. As Dusty, you mentioned it, Hodge. Nice at bat that first time, but then he comes up and in on the batter, and hey, Shepard will take first base. Opportunity here for the Falcons, potentially 1 out as they'll check on Shepard. He's back in safely. Kai Roberts, the catcher, in the batter's box for Skyridge. He's going to lay down the bunt. Nice job coming up, charge him, but that throw is wide of the base. Shepard to third, Roberts to second on the bad throw from Gonzalez, and with 1 out, men on second and third here for the Falcons. And up at the plate will be Carter Smith, the pitcher. That pitch in there for a strike.
Good opportunity here for Smith. Pitcher like Hodge, he doesn't want to get another guy on and load the bases, even with the base open.
Hesitation, should have swung. Hodge strikes out Carter Smith. There's 2 out.
One of the best things you got to have as a pitcher is resiliency, and you're seeing Hodge been very resilient in the first 2 innings.
This ball from Peck sent to left field, and the Colts are out of the inning. Men on for Hodge. Jason Luke makes the catch in left. Hodge able to work out of it. We head to the third. Still no score here in the 5A quarterfinal. Well, the interesting game, how about Wasatch, the number 4 seed out of Region 8? Dusty had a nice win today over Viewmont. We saw the end of that. Playing some good baseball right now as the first pitch from Smith is into Dylan Reiser. A strike, 0-1.
Good one to burn on 0-2.
Nice hit up the middle. Shortstop comes over, makes the throw. Good play there on Skyridge by Brody College. Able to make the play, the throw, and the out, 1 away.
And it's got to be nice to have a shortstop like Brody College playing behind you and know if that ball's on the ground on the middle left inside side of the field, that he's going to get there and make the out.
Perkins at the plate. He goes to the exact same spot. College makes a nice stab, but the throw is off. And wisely, Perkins will not try to take second. How about the play in the field?
I'm sorry, I just did the color guy thing. I apologize.
I do it all the time.
What a play by College, though. He puts that throw on, we would have to make a top 5 plays.
All right, so 1 man on, 1 out here. Jason Luke at the plate for Cottonwood. Luke hits this one foul.
With 1 out, I mean, it just feels like a hit and runs at bat if he can stay on top of him.
This ball into the air. College, well, he started to call everyone off, and then he got called off by Nate Upham, who comes and makes the grab. 2 outs here as Dunn sends this ball foul. Inside pitch. Perkins is going. The throw got him. That'll end the inning. A great throw by Roberts as Perkins caught being greedy. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. No score here between Cottonwood and Skyridge. You're watching the 5A State Baseball Tournament on DeseretNews.com. To the bottom of the 3rd inning, and to lead off for Skyridge will be their leadoff, Jackson Kohler, the center fielder. This pitch low.
It's the equivalent of the double crosser from a golfer off the tee. It's one thing to miss left. If you're missing left and right, there's not much you can do to say, just settle down and find your spot.
Yeah. And College at the plate here for Skyridge. Inside.
It's hard to steal on a guy that throws as hard as Hodge. So your hope is either A, you're going to get the hit, this is going to move him from first to third, or B, he's going to throw one to the screen. Because if he throws hard, it's hard to steal
There
on.
it is. Got the swing, the throw to second, and he's safe. Kohler able to come in. And that one, the throw maybe a bit off, may have pulled Cornea off of second base, and Kohler able to slide past him. Is full count. Got him swinging. What a pitch by Hodge as he retires College, 1 away. Nate Upham comes up to the plate for Skyridge here. Both teams have had runners in scoring position. Neither have been able to capitalize. Upham trying to do so as this one chopped foul. That will be out of play. 1 strike now on Upham. 0-2 to Nate Upham. This one chopped over the third baseman's head. Kohler around third. He'll score. And the lead 1-0. And if it's not for Upham losing his feet right in front of first base, he's probably on second. And now Clayton Driggs will step up to the plate. With Upham on first, Driggs watches ball 1 come by him high. You know, psych yourself out. Lose your psyche in this ballgame as this one chopped in the infield, and it's going to be an infield single. Fantastic job by Driggs running that one out, and almost perfect placement on an infield single for Skyridge. And maybe it speaks to Coach Roberts and his thoughts around how many opportunities are you really going to get in this game.
You're going to be crashing third base here playing on a bunt.
This pitch outside. This ball hit. Nice play by Gonzalez, and they didn't get him. Not in time. The runners are safe. The bases are full.
I get the idea by Gonzalez there. He's being pulled toward first base, and he thinks about going the short way. But he goes underhand, and obviously to make it a little more accurate. But in so doing, now we got bases chock full of Falcons and 1 away.
Jay Shepard steps up to the plate, and what could be a big inning for Skyridge, sitting on the shoulders of their first baseman here with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd. Inside, ball 1.
3-1, I imagine it takes on. Nope.
Shepard to left center. Ball caught. Upham tagging. He'll come home. The lead is 2 for Skyridge. Kai Roberts at the plate now, 2 outs. Runners going here on the first pitch. The throw to third, sailed into left. Runner comes in. And a throwing error makes this 3-0 Skyridge. Boy, they were nearly trying to to steal home. This ball hit to short, and the play made it first. Impressive throw made there by Cornea, but a great inning for Skyridge. They score 3 as we head to the top of the 4th. As to lead off here in the bottom of the 4th, the top of the 4th, it'll be Ross Dunn for Cottonwood. First pitch swinging. This one sent to second. Dunn trying to run it out, but he won't be able to. And there's one away. Dalton Hodge at the plate. First pitch outside from Smith. This pitch from Hodge, or the pitch from Smith hit by Hodge into right. And that's a 1-out single for Hodge. Gonzalez steps up to the plate for Cottonwood. One away, man on first. Looked to show the bunt, then pulled it back. Took strike 1. And does it again. Exact same pitch, 3 pitches, and Gonzalez goes down on strikes, 2 away. Took a strike and swung at 2 balls, and that's a quick at bat as Hodge up to the plate, this being the pitcher Porter. Sees the first one off the plate, lets it go.
2 outs and be running on any contact, so something to the wall could score a run, especially if it's down the right side.
This one low got away, and Hodge will take second easily. Got him. Breaking ball away. Porter Hodge strikes out. Smith strikes out the side. 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 4th. The Falcons leading the Cottonwood Colts. You're watching the 5A baseball tournament as Smith, the pitcher, steps up to the plate for Skyridge to start off the bottom of the 4th. This pitch inside. Ball 1. That ball inside, and Smith will run down to first. Comes on for Smith is Colby Peck. Stepping up to the plate.
You've seen just the different uses of the bunting, trying to get guys moving.
Runner going, the throw to second, and they got Chapman. That throw a little in front of the bag, but it was a great job by the shortstop. Cornea able to get the glove over quickly and tag Chapman out for the second out. Hodge the offering high, and Peck works his way back from 1 and 2 to a walk here with 1 out. Jackson Kohler to the plate here. That pitch high and outside from Hodge. Here it's late in the evening, it's starting to cool off a little bit. Does that affect some of these pitchers' grips? As a double play ball will get him out of the inning. We'll give you a half inning to think about that. 3-0, we head to the top of the 5th. Cornea able to hit that one to second. Nice play made there. The throw over, and there's 1 away here in the top of the 5th.
Right now for Smith, it is pitch to contact to make easy outs, and you're seeing the difference. The longest inning for Cottonwood has been 5 batters.
Wow. Strike 1 there.
So you can get something you can take to the right side. If not, work this thing to a walk.
2-2 pitch. And Manuel swung, then tagged out for the second out of the inning. That's through 4 2/3. First pitch strike thrown by Smith is Dylan Reiser.
Now for the Colts, just want that bridge to the top of the order.
Strikes out the side. To the bottom of the 5th we go. The Falcons leading Cottonwood 3-0. And it is Porter Hodge on the mound here for Cottonwood. Gave up the 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. The Falcons looking for more here in the bottom of the 5th. 6 combined hits, Dusty, through 4.5 innings. The pitchers and Smith for Skyridge continues to be stellar. He's now got 6 strikeouts. Brody College to lead off the inning. He sends one high into left center. And catch made in left field there by Luke.
Need to give the catcher a minute to catch his breath.
Upham had a 2-0 count, swung through that one, 2-1 now.
Let's see if Hodge can overpower him here.
Hits one into the gap in right. Played back in, Upham on first base here with 1 out. 1 out here, Upham takes his lead from first. That ball in for a strike. on Driggs. Driggs underneath Hodge. Coming up, the throw to first, high, but able to be corralled by Dunn for out number 2. It does push Upham to second. Jackson Peck coming up to the plate here for Skyridge. Upham takes a lead from second here, and that corralled by Manuel. Peck dropped the bat. I wasn't quite sure if that was for a walk or not. They did send Upham. He ends up heading to third safely, so that'll put runners at the corner here with 2 outs. 2 outs here. Given the way this game has been called, Dusty, to your point, I think we'll see some aggressiveness on the base paths here, hence the check over to first.
Well, and I'm thinking what Coach Roberts is thinking is if he steals him, it's just going to be a straight steal instead of a double steal, hoping that they throw it to either short or back to the pitcher and swipe a bag.
Shepard takes strike 1. 2-2 pitch. Outside. Hey, look at that. Peck able to take second, and now 2 men in scoring position for Skyridge. Here it is. This ball lasered into center. And a diving catch made by Dalton Hodge to close out the inning, keeping runs off the board.
Put a star around that one. That was a big play by Hodge.
Maybe keeps Cottonwood in this one. Can the bats come alive? We head to the top of the 6th. Welcome back to the top of the 6th inning. The Cottonwood Colts trailing here 3-0. Could have been more had it not been for Dalton Hodge. A fantastic catch to end the bottom of the 5th as he may come up to the plate here in this inning. Cade Perkins, the leadoff hitter for Cottonwood at the plate. This one hopped. Can he beat the throw? Yes, he does. Leadoff man aboard for the Colts here in the top of the 6th. There's now Jason Luke, the left fielder, at the plate. This one fouled away. Perkins takes his lead from first, no outs. Cottonwood trying to break through the scoreboard. This one hit to deep center. Back, and the catch is made. A good catch by Jackson Kohler. And Perkins has to retreat back to first. So now Ross Dunn at the plate for Cottonwood, 1 out. Perkins still on first. And a strike 1. Good pitch thrown by Smith.
Just trying to figure out. I haven't seen that very often.
Yeah, it's not a typical move in those scenarios. This ball hit up into foul territory. Can Skyridge make a play? They do. Nice catch made by the first baseman, Jay Shepard, able to get over there for the second out of the inning. Dalton Hodge, center fielder, at the plate.
He kept this game within arm's distance.
Well, I was going to say maybe the bat that can make the most damage here for Cottonwood, too. As that pitch called strike 1. Hodge swung through. Could tell he was guessing a bit on that one. Dusty wasn't 100% committed. Goes down on strikes. Once again, the side out on strikes from Smith. He's been great today on the mound. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 3-0 Skyridge. Change on here for Cottonwood. Cam Perkins comes on the mound as Porter Hodge's day is complete. And this is a leadoff single for Kai Roberts. This ball hit into left field, and the leadoff man aboard for the Falcons. Carter Smith will come to the plate. Just the 5th hit of the game for Skyridge. Had the 3-0 lead. Smith takes strike 1. Carter Smith has been fantastic on the mound today for Skyridge.
You know, we were talking about it between innings. Hey, he's lived in the zone. He's kept them off balance. They've not been able to sit on pitches because he's made them swing.
Hits one here to second, double play. Out at second, and safe at first. Carter Smith able to beat it out. Nice hustle there by the pitcher to beat out the double play ball. Stepping in the box, Colby Peck, the right fielder for Skyridge. As he fouls this one back, 0-1.
Some big leaguers standing in the dugout.
Right. This ball into right center and caught. As Chapman will come back to first, second out of the inning. A nice catch made by Reiser.
Gonna pitch the contact. Try to keep it off the barrel of the bat.
Kohler at the plate. That one inside. Ball 1. All right. 1-2. Kohler swung through, and Perkins strikes out the side. To the top of the 7th we go. Last opportunity for Cottonwood. They trail 3-0. You're watching the 5A baseball tournament on DeseretNews.com. Top of the 7th inning, and we're a little late. Our apologies for that. At the plate here is Gonzalez. Had ball 1, then took a called strike, and Cottonwood didn't love that call. 1-1 here, the count on the third baseman.
Gonzalez.
This one chopped to third. The throw is able to be corralled. Nice job at first base by Shepard, able to keep that foot on the bag as it was a little high. And now at the plate is Cam Perkins. Came on to pitch for Hodge.
You got 3 innings where they've left men on base.
Strikeout. Another one for Carter Smith. Hunter Cornea comes in for Cottonwood. Down to their last out. This ball hit up to second. Cornea trying to beat it out. He won't. From Peck to Shepard, like they've done all game long, but Carter Smith pitches the shutout. The Skyridge Falcons defeat Cottonwood 3-0 in advance to the 5A semifinal. Dusty, your final thoughts?
Oh my heavens, there's only one thought, and that is that Carter Smith pitched an absolute gem tonight. The offense for Skyridge did just enough, 5 hits, but they were able to generate 3 runs by timely plays, did an outstanding job. But really, the story of this game is Carter Smith. A complete game shutout, giving up only 4 hits to high-powered Cottonwood Colts and 8 strikeouts on the evening. That is the story of the night, and that is why I'm going to give Carter Smith the University Federal Credit Union Player of the Game.
It's a fantastic choice, Dusty. We talked with Coach Roberts before the game. He said, we made it to this point last year. We lost to an outstanding pitcher, hoping that doesn't happen tonight. Tonight, it was their outstanding pitcher that knocks off the Cottonwood Colts in the quarterfinals. The Cottonwood Colts will drop to the 1-loss bracket. They will play Wasatch, still alive in this tournament, but for Skyridge, they head to the semifinal to take on the Jordan Beat Diggers as the Falcons defeat Cottonwood 3-0 here at Gates Field at Kearns High School. I want to thank you for joining us here on Deseret News Rewind. For Bill Francis, Dusty Litster, my name is Dane Stewart. We'll see you later this week for the remainder of the 5A Baseball Championship Tournament presented on DeseretNews.com.